Southwest Virginia's best breakfast.
From Roanoke in the New River Valley to Southside, we are making stops at popular restaurants all over the region over the next few weeks. And this morning, we're visiting a popular restaurant in Pulaski County.
WSLS10's Erin Brookshier joins us live from East Main Street in the town of Pulaski at the Dawg House. And Erin, we hear they're famous for the tenderloin biscuit.
Good morning, guys. Yes, you're right. We are in the Dawg House this morning, and it smells so good. When we got out of the car this morning, we could already smell it. We're inside, and joining me now to talk a little bit about the restaurant is the owner, Mark Hale. So this got started about 5 years ago. Tell us how it all got started.
Well, actually, originally from North Carolina, right? So I came up and just seen a niche here, so we just brought the breakfast in and did lunch, and it's really taken off so far. So we're glad to be here.
Definitely. And so you guys have two options. People can either eat in or they can go through the drive-thru. Talk about the drive-thru as well, because that's pretty unique.
Well, the drive-thru is really important because it catches everybody on the way to work and different things to that effect. So, they can come in, order, everything's made to order, and it just works out really well.
And when we posted online earlier this week that we were going to be here, we had one recommendation. Everyone's saying the tenderloin biscuit. Is that your most popular? What's your most popular?
That is the most popular. Tenderloin it sells so fast we can barely cook it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it goes quick.
Definitely. Well, we are looking forward to trying that, and we will be here all morning long as more and more people start coming out here. So come out. They're now open. We are, as I mentioned, at the Dawg House. We'll be here all morning long. So wake up with us. We'll see you when you wake up. Live in Pulaski, I'm Erin Brookshier, WSLS10.
Oh,
Is your mouth watering already?
Yeah, I can't imagine how it smells in there, Erin, with all of that cooking.
I know, it smells so good. My mouth is watering. I keep worrying that I'm going to end up drooling or whatever. It smells so good in here. So we're excited to get to taste some of the food later this morning, too.
It sounds like they're already busy behind you. You hear a lot of background noise.
You can hear a lot of the smoking, the steaming as they are cooking, getting ready for the day. A few people have already come through the drive-thru, so we'll continue to keep you updated here all morning long.
All right, Erin Brookshier live for us in Pulaski at the Dawg House this morning.
And we're here at the Dawg House in Pulaski for our best breakfast segments where they are hard at work making those pork tenderloins. Cannot wait to taste those. We'll have more on what you can expect coming up in just a few minutes.
5:36 now, and our search for Southwest Virginia's best breakfast continues this week in Pulaski.
After kicking it all off at Scratch Biscuit Company in Roanoke last week, we visit the Dawg House this morning, a popular restaurant that is well known for its tenderloin biscuit.
I can taste it now. WSLS10's Erin Brookshier joining us live where things are getting off to a busy start this morning. Erin, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, they are off to a busy start. The kitchen has been hard at work since we got here just before 5 o'clock. They were here long before we were getting ready for the day. And joining us to talk a little bit about some of their specialties is the owner of the Dawg House, Mark Hale. So tell us, you guys are known for your tenderloin biscuit. Describe a little bit about how you guys make that.
Well, actually, every morning, Mr. Nate comes in about 4 o'clock, and he cuts it fresh every single morning. We run it through the tenderizer twice to get that good, soft taste to it. We bread it, a little salt and pepper flour, dip it in milk, and fry it.
Yeah, and talk about how many of those do you think you serve a day? I mean, I'm sure probably a ton based on how many are on the grill right now.
A whole lot. How many would you say, Nate?
I'd say at least 45 pounds a day.
45 pounds a day. Wow. And so everything, we can see it right here, all being made fresh. Talk a little bit about that, too, because we heard that you are the master biscuit maker, making those biscuits fresh every morning, too.
Now, that we do. We do make our biscuits here in-house. Everything is made to order here at the Dawg House. Even if you come to the drive-thru and order it, we make it there on the spot. So we just make sure our quality is good and our freshness is there as well.
And now we haven't been here for long, but one of the things that we have seen is just how many repeat customers you guys have. You said that there are a lot of locals, a lot of people that come here pretty much every day. Talk a little bit about that, too.
Well, that's one thing about us, our customer service and just being a part of the community here as well, too. You get to know names and faces, jobs, family, kids, and different things to that effect. And that's important to us, and I think that's why we do so well.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And one thing you can hear right now is the speaker. They actually have a drive-thru as well, which has been cranking out those biscuits this morning. Now, we're getting ready to taste those coming up in the next half hour, so we'll have a look at what you can expect here at the Dawg House in Pulaski. Jenna and Patrick.
So, Erin, if you don't want a tenderloin biscuit, what other kinds of things do they have? Do they have more traditional biscuits?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do have traditional biscuits as well. Someone just came through, ordered a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit. Their biscuits look really delicious, too. As he mentioned, homemade every morning, so definitely a lot of options here at the Dog House.
I'll take one of those tenderloin biscuits. I know it'll be cold when you get back, but we got microwaves.
Patrick keeps saying that and saying that and
All right,
saying
we'll work on
that.
it.
So if you don't bring one back, you might as well just not even
Yeah,
come
is it a
back.
hint?
Thank you, Erin. And we give you a live look this morning from the Dog House in Pulaski as we continue searching for Southwest Virginia's best breakfast. A closer look at the popular spot known for its tenderloin biscuit when we see you back here in 2 minutes.
We're looking for Southwest Virginia's best breakfast.
From Roanoke in the New River Valley to Southside, we are making stops at popular restaurants all over the region over the next few weeks. And this morning, we're visiting a popular restaurant in Pulaski County.
WSLS10's Erin Brookshier joins us live from East Main Street in the town of Pulaski at the Dog House. And Erin, we hear they have one famous biscuit, the tenderloin biscuit.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, that is right. Things are really starting to pick up here at the Dog House this morning. Getting crowded. We are joined by a family who are really regulars here. This is CJ and his family. So talk about what's your favorite thing to eat here?
The most favorite thing I like is the tenderloin biscuit. This morning I went without the biscuit, but I've got tenderloin, eggs, wheat toast with apple butter. My daughter, she's got tenderloin and tots and eggs. My other daughter has gravy and biscuits. And then my wife has a BLT, and they're phenomenal. Everything's phenomenal.
Yeah, it all looks so good. And so is that what keeps you coming back, the good food?
The good food and the service.
Yeah.
He runs a real good service. Always get you through, get your meal, get you on about your business. Does real great.
Well, good. Thank you guys so much and enjoy your breakfast. Now it is time for us to taste. We've shown you the kitchen. We've shown you how they make those biscuits. So we're going to be joining the owner here, Mark. So, Mark, tell us a little bit about this biscuit. I'm going to go ahead and set this down while you tell us. Actually, if you'll hold this.
Okay, that'll work. Let's see. Actually, I guess this biscuit was made just a few minutes ago in the back here. You know, we rolled it out, make it ourselves. The tenderloin, like we showed you earlier, was fried up by Nate. And that's an awesome biscuit right there you're looking at.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and taste it. It looks so good.
And she says, you know, I'll speak for her.
Talk about the drive-through too. You guys have some other options, right?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I mean, the drive-through is helpful. It's to the business, of course, because a lot of people just are on the go, like everybody is nowadays, really. So the drive-through kind of helps us out, helps other people come and grab a biscuit and get on to work. So yeah, the drive-through works out pretty well for us.
Perfect, thank you. I took too big of a bite, but it is so delicious. I can't wait to eat the rest of this. Jenna and Patrick, definitely worth the drive down here. As we mentioned, things really starting to get busy this morning. So we'll continue to keep you updated throughout the morning on what you can expect. We'll have more on the delicious food here at the Dog House coming up in the next half hour, guys.
Okay.
Go get you a cup of coffee now.
Yeah, or some water or something.
Okay, the biscuits and gravy now. I'm like, that looks good too.
Yeah, it all looks really good.
And things are off to a busy start here at the Dog House this morning. We'll have more on what you can expect on one of Pulaski's most popular restaurants, as well as this delicious tenderloin biscuit coming up in just a few minutes.
6:37 now, and our search for Southwest Virginia's best breakfast continues this week in Pulaski.
After kicking it all off at Scratch Biscuit Company in Roanoke last week, we visit the Dog House this morning, a small but popular restaurant well known for its tenderloin biscuit.
And it looks really, really good. WSLS10's Erin Brookshier joining us live there this morning where things are already picking up and getting quite busy there. Erin, good morning to you.
Good morning, guys. Yeah, things are getting really busy here in the restaurant. Busy. The drive-through has been almost nonstop since we got here at 5 o'clock this morning. Joining us now is one of their regulars. This is Mike. So, Mike, what is your favorite part about coming here to the Dog House?
Well, like I say, it's great people, consistent food every time you come in. I mean, you never get a bad meal here. Service is great. I usually hit the drive-through every morning. On the weekends, I'll come up and sit in the restaurant and have see everybody around town's in there having breakfast. So just a great spot to be on the weekends.
Yeah, definitely a good feel-good spot to be at. And it looked like you liked your food just a little bit. What's your favorite thing here?
No, it's got to be the tenderloin. I mean, I think that's what everybody comes in for. Those tenderloin biscuits are just outstanding. So great place to be. Everybody should come on by.
All right. Thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend. And joining us now to talk a little bit more about the restaurant is the owner, Mark. So, Mark, how does it feel to have it be, I mean, this crowded, and this is regular for you guys?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's awesome. I'm appreciative of all the business that I get here. I've got a hard-working crew. They come in every day. They do the best job they can. And, I'm just proud of those guys as well.
Absolutely. And you guys have really become a community staple. How does it feel to have everyone talking about your tenderloin biscuit too, made from scratch?
Hey, I love it. Hey, we're here Monday through Saturday from 5 to 3. So you guys come by and check us out for sure.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having us. Have a great weekend. And Jen and Patrick, definitely a lot of fun. We got to see inside the kitchen. We got to taste that biscuit ourselves just a few minutes ago, and it was absolutely delicious.
And
It
Erin,
looks really good.
Yeah, we've had huge response to this online.
Yeah, we have. It's crazy. Earlier this week, we posted that we were coming here, and we got a giant response. We posted it on Facebook, and we got hundreds of comments suggesting for us to try the tenderloin biscuit. So I want to tell everyone who wrote that down, who requested that we try that. It was delicious. Definitely a good call there, guys.
And thank you for your suggestions and keep sending those in. Erin, Brookshire Live for us in Pulaski. Looks like you've had a lot of fun. Thanks so much.
And if you have a suggestion for Southwest Virginia's best breakfast, we want to hear about it, especially if you know somewhere in Southside or Central Virginia.
I know there are a lot of great places in both regions. Send your favorite restaurant to WSLS10 on Facebook or Twitter, or right there on your screens, Erin's email address. You can send her an email as well, and she may show up in your town.